There you go.
Hi, can I help you?
No, thank you. I appreciate you asking.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're standing outside of a bank recording?
Well, you can ask.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm not going to tell you, but you can ask. Yes,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, you're the subject of a radio call now because
What was the call about?
Suspicious behavior that you're standing outside of the bank, recording and taking photographs of the bank.
So somebody called and said that I was taking photos?
Yes, with your camera.
On a public sidewalk. And you guys actually came out for that?
Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back. What you're about to witness is a tense confrontation outside a local bank that quickly spirals from a simple public recording into a full-blown constitutional clash. A man stands on a public sidewalk, filming openly, no mask, no threats, no secrecy. Yet within moments, a female officer approaches him, not to investigate a crime, but to question his presence. The accusation? Suspicious behavior. His offense? Holding a camera in public. What begins as a calm exchange rapidly exposes a deeper issue, fear versus freedom. The officer insists someone called about him recording the bank. He calmly reminds her that photography from a public sidewalk is not illegal. But already, the tone has shifted. This isn't about safety anymore, it's about authority being challenged.
We sure did.
Crazy.
Why wouldn't we?
I mean, if somebody called and said there's a Jew walking down the sidewalk, would you guys respond to that? Or is it just people taking pictures? I don't understand. I mean, it's not a crime, nothing illegal.
But it is scary for the people inside. It's concerning.
Well, if it's scary for the people inside,
do you not believe it's concerning if you're outside photographing a bank?
I'll tell you, when
Do you
people
not
are,
think that's suspicious, sir?
when I do not actually.
Okay.
When people find things scary, I know fear makes people do strange things. For example, if I was afraid of somebody outside, I wouldn't send a woman out by herself, feet from the man, to confront him. I would, I'd stay inside, first of all. So a gal came outside and was talking to me. She didn't seem scared at all. And if she was scared, she had a funny way of showing it.
Was she an employee?
Yeah, I believe she was, yes.
Okay, well, so who called us was not an employee.
I have no control over that. So somebody called you and they said, there's a man outside taking photographs.
Of the bank.
Okay, are you under the impression that that's illegal?
What was that?
You're not under the impression that that is a crime, are you?
No, I'm...
The officer presses further, suggesting that filming a bank makes people scared. But here's the twist, fear alone is not a crime. The man pushes back, pointing out the dangerous logic of labeling lawful behavior as suspicious simply because someone feels uncomfortable. He even questions the standard: would police respond to someone merely walking on a sidewalk? The tension grows when the officer asks for ID. Now we're in Fourth Amendment territory. He refuses politely, asserting he has not committed a crime and therefore does not have to identify himself. The officer counters with a vague claim: he could be planning a crime. That's where the constitutional line gets blurry. Suspicion without evidence becomes the justification. And this is where things begin escalating fast.
Saying it's suspicious behavior that you're standing out front of a bank recording.
Well, there's 10,000 reasons why somebody might be standing outside of a bank recording.
Okay.
And I'll be frank with you, to address...
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Sure, but
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that, though.
Do you mind handing it to me?
I do, actually, because I'm not a big fan of forfeiting my Fourth Amendment rights to placate the personal curiosity of yourself or somebody inside of a
It's
bank.
not of myself.
No.
I didn't just pass along and see you standing here recording and choose to
it's okay.
stop you.
I'm gonna...
You were the subject of a radio call. There's a difference there.
It's not a crime.
I'm just telling you.
All right, I'm telling you, it's
Okay,
not a crime.
but I
So
can still identify who you are.
you can ask, and I can refuse because I haven't committed a crime. You have to have a reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime. Don't you agree,
And I could
Deputy
believe
Dominguez?
that you could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
I could be doing this for purposes of committing a crime.
Yeah, you're photographing a bank.
Yeah, I guess I could be, theoretically.
Don't
I'm not.
take my picture.
Are you serious?
Do not take my picture.
Are you serious? I'm taking
Yeah, I'm
32 frames per
absolutely
second.
serious.
Whoa,
Yep.
whoa!
Stop.
Stay away from me. Hey! I will take your picture.
Okay.
It's perfectly legal. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Have a good day, sir.
There you go.
Then comes the turning point. The officer demands he stop filming her. He refuses. Cameras are rolling at 32 frames per second, and suddenly she steps closer, telling him not to take her picture. He reminds her it's perfectly legal. She backs off, calls for backup, and begins framing the situation differently over the radio. Notice the shift in tone. Now he's described as zooming in, refusing information, possibly a First Amendment person. The narrative is subtly changing. What was once legal filming becomes concerning behavior. Backup is requested. A supervisor is called. And in moments like this, the power dynamic becomes crystal clear. When officers feel uncomfortable, reinforcement arrives, even when no crime has occurred.
Setting up right now, 5 is there a supervisor available? Don't come any closer. Hey, I'm letting you know, don't come any closer. You can stay right there if you want to continue to record. If you want to continue to record, you can stay over there.
I have every right to walk up the sidewalk.
But don't come any closer.
I'm walking up the sidewalk.
Okay, continue to walk up the sidewalk.
Now I'm watching you. Clearly.
This way, the subject.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you been drinking today?
Have I been drinking?
Have you been drinking today?
Copy, thank you. And he is recording, just for units to be aware, and taking photographs of me. I have a feeling, just so you guys know I'm feeling he's like a First Amendment person and rights. I don't know. He wouldn't talk. He didn't want to give me any info. He didn't want to give me his name. So I told him I'll start a supervisor this way then. They're concerned because he has been like zooming in with the camera. They don't know what he's trying to take pictures of inside the bank because he's standing on the other side where the window is. They want him trespassed. I don't want him.
Is it on the property right
come
now?
back. Yeah.
He posted up on the property, so he already probably knows the game.
Yeah. So I figured whenever the supervisor gets here, I'll let them make that call if it's worth us trying to ID him.
Supervisor?
No, I called one. I'll explain after what.
The officer now suggests he might be drinking, an unexpected and aggressive angle. No signs of impairment are visible, yet the insinuation hangs in the air. Over the radio, she explains that bank employees want him trespassed, claiming he stood on their property. But video evidence suggests he remained on the public sidewalk. Still, the machinery keeps moving. Trespass paperwork begins printing. Officers discuss how to handle someone who refuses to identify himself. The irony? Even they admit he can stand on public property and record as much as he wants. That's the law. Yet despite acknowledging his rights, the tone remains defensive. The system is circling around a man whose only weapon is a camera.
And then he just started, he like took the camera like this and I told him get it out of my face and I tried to move and he's like, you're gonna not let me take pictures of you, and I kept moving in a circle around him and I was like, hey, have a good day, bye, and I just walked off and he just like followed me up and I was like, I told you to stop, you can wait on the sidewalk, don't come any closer. And he was like, I can't walk on the sidewalk, and I told him, yeah, you can walk on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk then.
So if the bank just wants him trespass and he's going to refuse to identify himself and just fill out a trespass form and just take a picture of him, and then that's it. Just verbally tell him, hey, you're not allowed back here, you're not for a year or whatever, and you can come back and be trespassing, and that's about it. But he can stand on the sidewalk on public property and record as much as he wants. So.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know why they'd send a woman out here to confront me if I'm so scary. And I was like, well, the employees didn't call us. It was someone else. I don't know. He was being very...
So who wants him trespassed then? The employees?
The bank. They said that they are concerned.
So if I were you, I'd just, do you have any of those trespass forms?
Yeah, I'm going to have them go print one and then fill it out.
We'll just print it and start filling it out, and we'll just hang out. So pull over here. And
Yeah,
we'll
thanks.
Print two so you can keep one and hand it one to him.
Yeah.
Backup arrives. The man calmly tells a bystander he might get arrested for refusing to forfeit his Fourth Amendment rights. Think about that. Arrested, not for theft, not for violence, but for asserting constitutional protections. A supervisor serves him a trespass notice from the bank's property. He accepts it without resistance but refuses to sign it. That's legal too. He challenges the wording, peering into bank windows. The description seems exaggerated. The tension turns verbal, with sharp exchanges about fear and professionalism. He accuses the officer of panicking when filmed alone. She denies it. Backup stands nearby. The energy shifts again. Confidence appears stronger when reinforcements are present.
He's not gonna.
Yeah,
I mean, he might want one, honestly. So.
He might want it, but... Technically speaking. Hey, what's up, buddy?
get arrested here in about 2 minutes. So if you want to stick around, I'll tell you. Take some footage of this if these guys arrest me, because I'm not going to forfeit my Fourth Amendment rights. They try to identify one go. You'll see it. You'll see the vehicle. Yeah, it's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Dominguez, are you still afraid of a camera? It looks like you got multiple cameras on you.
I'm serving you with a trespass notice.
Sweet.
The bank is trespassing you from the property.
From their property.
From
Sure.
their property, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I got no problem with
So
that.
if you trespass on their property, they will call us and you will be arrested.
Well, they're going to call you whether I trespass on their property or not, Dominguez.
Okay.
I haven't stepped foot on their property. Bless your heart. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wait.
So,
You're not over her by
do you
chance,
wanna
are you?
sign it?
Do you have more seniority over? I do not want to sign that. Absolutely not. Dominguez, nice try.
Here's your copy.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Let me see. What does that say exactly?
You don't want the copy?
I'm just taking a look at it. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Peering into bank windows with camera recording. Interesting. All right. Bless your heart. Yeah, I'd.
Now we witness what the man calls a walk of shame. The officer disengages, walking back toward her vehicle. He narrates loudly, criticizing her conduct and encouraging viewers to continue recording in public. The confrontation, while heated, ends without arrest. But the damage, reputational and constitutional, lingers. This moment highlights a growing national debate. Can citizens document public officials performing their duties? Courts have consistently ruled yes. Yet encounters like this show how often that right is tested in real time. The officer's earlier attempt to stop him from filming now stands in stark contrast to the visible body cameras on multiple officers.
Get some additional training, Dominguez. You're scared of your own shadow. I'm walking up the sidewalk. You're 40 feet away and said, don't come any closer to me.
Did I tell you I was going to do anything to you? No.
You
I just
clearly,
said you don't need to come
you
any
clearly
closer to me.
panicked when I aimed a camera at you on the sidewalk. You panicked.
Am I panicked right
A
now?
lot. No, you're not panicked right now because you got some backup here for you. All by yourself.
You think I'm scared, sir?
I think you're chicken shit when you're all by yourself.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Well, you can believe whatever you want to believe, sir.
Well, I saw it with my own eyes. I mean, who do I believe? You or my lying eyes? All right.
You can believe whatever
You're dismissed
you
without further argument, Dominguez.
want. Okay, you have a good day, sir.
I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day. You guys have a good one.
Take care.
Seriously, get her some extra training. She's scared of her own shadow.
Okay.
I thought it was our right to record in public places.
Charles, Paul, 5772. Charles, Paul, 5572.
Now, not for the gentleman here, but for Dominguez, this is what we call a walk of shame. See her walking away. She's afraid of her
Have a
own
good
shadow.
day. Yep,
Afraid
have
the camera's
fun.
being aimed at her.